Welcome to the Arsenal Present. How we doing, guys? Do me that kind favor. Please strike the like button, subscribe yet subscribe, and make sure you turn on your notification bell. Let me repeat it one more time for those at the back who didn't hear me the first time. Maybe a bit more slowly. Like the video, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell. Thank you, and that's very very important. Now let's talk about some of the rumored Arsenal transfers, which are very farcical and laughable. Right now, Arsenal, Mikel Arteta, and the rest of the recruitment team are keeping everything close to their chest. So that's why you don't see me posting videos as erratic as before, because there is not news that is actually relevant, something that you can check the veracity, you can see there's something substantial about it. I'm not going to come here like some channel who keep on piling up nonsense. See, it's like most of you love lies. You sit down panels, you watch live streams of lies upon lies. Gyokeres was close to Arsenal last week. Arsenal trying to put the financial package together. 1 week gone, nothing. Like when I saw that news, how can Arsenal be interested in a player, but we are struggling to raise the funds? How does that sound? Like I get it, you're testing for news, but come on, man. Are you this low IQ'd? I don't care if these content creators are bigger, but they are just hustling for money, and they will tell you everything because you guys are tasty for news. Euros are going on. Most clubs not be very active, except some clubs who are trying to do backhanded business, and we are seeing some of business that look backhanded when it comes to what you're saying from Chelsea and some other clubs, or signing a lot of young players, or trying to recruit a new manager for next season. Aside from that, you see major clubs, major movers making transfer deals happen. No. And it is normal to not have so much news, but too many of you want anything. You even enjoy the lies. You buy into the lies. Now, the rumor about Isak is just farcical. See, I would love Isak to be an Arsenal player. I love the player. He reminds me of Henry a lot. His pace, his movement, his guile, his athleticism. I love it. But I am realistic enough to understand that he's on a healthy contract. Newcastle will not sell him. Newcastle might not have the spending power of Arsenal yet, even though they have richer owners than Arsenal, but due to the FFP rules, Newcastle cannot actually flex their financial muscle because there are rules and guidelines. But will they sell their key assets? No, especially if Isak is on a healthy contract and they're trying to even reward him and pay him more. So if Isak is not handling or demanding or trying to force a move out of Newcastle, this nonsense rumor about him, Chelsea interested, is just a farce. And some of you are watching live streams regarding this nonsense. It just is a blatant lie. If Newcastle made Isak available, there'll be better clubs for Isak to choose from than Chelsea. With all due respect, Chelsea, yes, they used to be that club that used to win in the past. But in the last 2 years, look at Chelsea, man. They are just a shadow of themselves. There is no way, if Isak wanted to move out of Newcastle, he's moving to Chelsea when the likes of Arsenal, likes of bigger clubs are there available for him to pick. He's going to move to Chelsea. And you believe that nonsense. You actually believe that nonsense. You actually first believe that Newcastle are trying to part ways with Isak. You believe that nonsense? And if that's true, he'll move to Chelsea. Chelsea couldn't even sign Olise. I remember when Chelsea fans were getting excited because Fabrizio was misleading and fabricating stories when we all knew that release clause for in that contract was for Champions League teams. Chelsea did not qualify for Champions League. And ignorant fans were still hoping that Chelsea would make a deal happen. We know that if Chelsea went there, Crystal Palace is going to demand another kind of payment method and money, because the clause for the £60 million is for Champions League club. It is are you people stupid? Look, when Bayer came, met up with the requirement, they could have a club who could have for the Champions League. They paid what Chelsea were trying to negotiate in ignorance, because that clause was for Champions League teams, and Chelsea did not even qualify for the Champions League. Now, why would Isak leave Newcastle? What's between Newcastle and Chelsea? Now, let's discuss it. What is the difference between Newcastle and Chelsea? It's a side step. It's not a forward step. It's a side step. Oh, Chelsea are more of a traditional top six. So right now they are wallowing and struggling. So is not Chelsea at the moment another club they used to be 5 years ago. So understand where you are. And for Arsenal fans who are saying the club should show more ambition by trying to sign the likes of Isak, you have to be realistic when you say show more ambition. Arsenal cannot force Isak to come to them. Arsenal cannot force Newcastle to sell. And if Newcastle are even going to sell, the astronomical amount of money they will demand, Arsenal cannot afford it. So it doesn't just make sense. Especially when we still have Kai and Jesus. I'm not saying Isak, I won't prefer Isak to Kai and Jesus. I'm just saying it is not a realistic aspiration for Arsenal to do at the moment. Maybe in the future, but right now, when Newcastle are not even trying to entertain it. Secondly, the Isak is not pushing or angling for the move out of Newcastle. He does not make sense to discuss. If you want to watch stupid streams where you want to enjoy the lives, you can watch that. And for Gutierrez, he told us last week Friday, Arsenal were close to agreeing a deal, just the financial details. The most important thing of a deal is the financial details. You see, sometimes when I read some of these articles or stories, I'm not even interested in making streams about it because it's just nonsensical. Why will Arsenal be struggling the most important thing and go and negotiate a deal? Why will Arsenal want to pay that kind of money for a player that I understand most transfers are risky? The Gyokeres deal is a more risky deal to take. Come from the Portuguese league. It's not really tested. Why would Arsenal want to put that kind of massive outlay on that kind of player when we have Isak? And I understand Jesus struggled last season, but Jesus is not done and dusted. Like, I'm not going to just throw Jesus in the dumpster right now. I'm not among those who believe in the new toy syndrome. No. So it's not making sense. So, guys, I understand Arsenal a bit quiet. Arsenal a bit tossy at the moment. News are not featuring out. We're not getting the kind of buzz we expect we're getting. One is down to the Euros. Number two, Arsenal to ship out some players. Number three, Arsenal just taking their time right now. We have to bring in the required quality. Arsenal can just import or buy any player for buying sake. We're at the level that we need a distinctive quality to bring to the team. The team is full of quality. We need additional quality, not just anybody. Someone that can actually be a genuine starter in a team or add quality to the bench, not just anybody. So this is not just now 5 years ago or 4 years ago or even 2 or 3 years ago. This is a different Arsenal. For 2 consecutive seasons, we've competed aggressively with Man City. So the stakes are higher. The quality you need to add has to be higher. And the way we're going to see through the debris is a bit more strict and stern. So be patient. I believe Arsenal will add quality to the team. Just be patient. I get it. You guys are tasty for news. Calm down, and just get yourself busy. David is not tweeting about Arsenal news, which for me, David is the most respectable, most verifiable Arsenal journalist. I won't say as I report what I mean of Arsenal journalist that reports Arsenal news, right? If you want something concrete, something substantial, wait for David. And he hasn't tweeted anything regarding the incoming to Arsenal. So let's be patient. Stop falling for this nonsense of Isak, Gutierrez. It's all bollocks. It's all bollocks. I'm sure after the rules, the transfer activities will pick up. So let's be calm. Let's be calm. Stop falling for the nonsense. So some of you might be offended with my stream, and I understand. But the truth has to be said. I understand there's a massive number of people that love lies. You love anything that is new. You don't even care about the veracity of what you're listening to or what you're watching. Most of you don't care about the veracity. You just want to be informed on bollocks. And if you want that, God bless you. That is not what my channel is meant for. Those who want to watch my channel, I want to bring you something authentic. We can debate tactics and look at matches when we start playing matches and look at news and look at the variety of the news. I'm not saying I'll get everything right, but I will not really come here and offer you nonsense. I'm not going to do that, even though content pays these days. I have some kind of integrity and I have a name to uphold. I'm not just going to fade into that. So on your way out, guys, be kind enough one more time to like the video, subscribe, and make sure you turn on your notification bell. Very, very important. Like the video, subscribe, and make sure you turn on your notification bell. Let me know what you think about the kind of slow pace transfer news regarding Arsenal. I know some of you don't like it, but it is what it is. Let me know what you think about it. And all these rumors you're saying, do you believe them? Let me know in the comment section. Like the video one more time, subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and I'll see you guys next one. Bye for now.